It's been a long day. I am glad to be home. I'm glad to be home. It's ever since first period today. The kids in my first period class were just on one. Let me get into this real quick. There it is. Okay, there it is. Good. Yeah, it's been a it's been a rough day. Occasionally, the kids are just locked in, ready to go, excited to learn, and then sometimes I almost feel like they're there to get your goat. Like they want to see how you react when they just kind of jam the knife in, you know, just I'm gonna wedge at you and see how you react. And that was one of those days today. In multiple classes. It was not just my first period class. My second period class was like just one or two kids. All it took was just one or two kids, you know. Yeah, it's been a rough day. I am glad to be home, glad to be sitting here doing puzzles with you guys. You know, sometimes you just have to like, okay, do something totally different. And I find that I do these games and puzzles with you guys to celebrate, to relax, to decompress, to like, there are a lot of reasons that I do these puzzles with you. And I'm just glad to be doing them here with you. All right. In the connections puzzle, we see canyon, hallway, rapids, flame, current, jury, slam, door, tunnel, cataract, booby, skewer, knock, first, zoom call, and whirlpool. Okay, so the first thing I saw was rapids, current, whirlpool. I don't know. What's another water thing? Maybe not. Maybe I'm just making that up. Booby sounds like booby trap. Cataract. Cataract is like a film over your eye. Hallway. Rapids. Flame. Like a hallway, a tunnel. What's a Zoom call doing there? Zoom call, you might be muted. It's a way to communicate. In a canyon, there's an echo. In a Zoom call, if you got it wrong, there could be an echo. There's a red herring there. Connections puzzle. Redonkulous. High blood pressure inducing. Oh no. Consume at your own risk, he says. Crap. I'm gonna hit shuffle. Puzzle is ridiculous. Even without the red herring, it's ridiculous. Alright, I just hit shuffle. Let me read them again. Whirlpool is a manufacturer of appliances. Whirlpool spins like a spiral, water. It could happen in a river, like rapids. First place, first in line. Hallway monitor, hallway something. Booby, blue-footed booby trap. Cataract surgery, cataract in your eye. Cataract is a film on top of your eye, makes it so you can't see. Blindness. door. Jean-Marco says he doesn't have trouble with this one. Well, I probably will. Door. Open door. Door. Frame. Rapids. I really feel like the water ones go together. Is that the red herring you're talking about? Whirlpool, rapids, current. You did fail at it? Crap. If Callie failed at it, then I'm doomed. Knock knock. Uh, 12 members of a jury. Jury duty. Teacher might have hallway duty, jury duty, hallway duty. That probably doesn't go together. It could, but recess duty. Well, there's tunnel vision, cataracts, like cataracts in your eyes. Zoom call vision, first vision. Tunnel vision. I don't know. I'm perplexed. I am perplexed. Zoom call. I got nothing. I don't see how any of these are related to each other. And it's only Wednesday. Canyon, Grand Canyon, Grand Rapids, Grand Booby. I was right about two things. Oh no. Was it tunnel vision and cataract vision? Flame vision, jury. Jury duty, hallway duty, door duty. Oh, the canyon thing? Or the echo? The echo thing? I was just shooting the breeze. I didn't think that's actually what it is. Echo in a tunnel. Echo in a Zoom call. Echo in a canyon. Echo down a hallway. Echoey places. Help. Okay. And then the water one. Whirlpool. Rapids. Current. And then what? None of these other ones are water things. did lose it. You never saw that? I just like said it in passing. It wasn't even like I wasn't even like, oh, that's probably what it is, because I only saw like a Zoom call. Oh, you can have an echo in a Zoom call, and then an echo in a canyon. I didn't think of hallway or tunnel. Golly. With rapids, whirlpool, current. If you're like whitewater rafting. Is there a thing called a cataract? Am I wrong about that? It's not just the eye. I feel like there's a second meaning to that word. I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, I'm right. I was hearkening back to a small little like faintest memory. I have never gone whitewater rafting. I have gone like rafting, just river rafting, but not anything that like churns up a lot of water or anything. But I remember that word cataract. Not about eyes, but about whitewater rafting. I'm going to look it up later. Cataract. Okay. So what does it mean? Steep rapids in a river. Yeah, like that. It harkens back to like the faintest memory ever from decades ago, like when I was a child, and I remember hearing that word cataract. Not as the eyes, right? The cloudiness in your eyes, but as, I guess, about like about whitewater rafting. That's crazy. Okay, so what are we doing here? Skewer. What are these? I feel like it's a fill in the blank. It's probably a fill in the blank. Like body slam. Oh, things you can do to a door, right? You can slam a door, you can knock on the door. That's all I got. You can door on a door. So what else is there? First base, first. I might need one, honestly, dude. I'm sorry, I might need one. I might need one right here, right now. First, skewer. Booby trap. Slam trap, is that a thing? Skewer trap. Flame trap. Synonyms. What do you get after winning? I know, it's prizes. First prize, you get a door prize. You get a booby prize. Knock prize? Slam prize? I actually don't know the fourth one. Wait a minute. Okay, so the opposites would be... Oh, wait a minute. I think I do know this. Hold on. To flame, to slam, right? It's like a critic will slam a restaurant. To knock something. Hey, don't knock it till you try it. To skewer, to I bet those go together. To criticize. Oh my gosh. Jeez. And then door prize, jury prize. What's a jury prize? A jury prize is an award bestowed by a panel of expert judges in a juried competition, like a film festival. Oh, it's just a prize. Judged. It's judged by people. By judges. A jury. Wait, you've never heard of some of those? I know, she's got some slang going on. You've never heard of any of these phrases in the purple. A booby prize. Yeah, a booby prize is like the stupid knockoff prize. It's like you thought you were going to get the big prize and you got like, it's in a big box. And you're like, oh, I want the big box, right? And it's got like something really small in it, The dummy prize. Booby means dummy, right? Door prize, you picked between a couple of door, like, oh, what's behind door number 1? Door prize. Then, of course, first prize, right? You win the biggest one. Oh, yeah, what would that have been? The Grand Canyon, Grand Rapids, Missouri, Grand Slam. See, I didn't even think of that. And then Grand Jury. Oh, yeah, that would have been Grand Jury, huh? Interesting. All right, let's see here. All right, finish filming. Oh, I know this. That's a wrap. Capital city with a view of pyramids. Ooh, I know. Cairo, Egypt. Now that you mention it, of course. Now that you mention it, of course. I don't know. Make fun of mercilessly. Tease, maybe? I know. She needs to get slammed for that one. She's been panned for it. That's another word that could have fit in that list. Panned. Symbol on an LA Chargers helmet. Like a bolt, like a lightning bolt. Wonder if that's what they're going for. Yahoo! Yay! Woohoo! Wahoo! So I wonder if this one is incorrect, because I think this one is probably wahoo. Let's get going the other way. Hold on. Too fast. Saudi currency. Oh, I don't know what the currency is in Saudi Arabia. The real? I don't know. Give it a rest. Right on social media. Post pasta or bread. A carb. Now that you mention it, of course. I don't know. About roast. Now that you mention it. Oh. Yes. Yes. I know the answer. I'm sitting there staring at it for a long time. Yes. Okay. Finish filming. That's a wrap. Didn't know rap. Yeah. I've never worked in like a Hollywood movie or anything. I know kind of behind the scenes. I've observed. I haven't taken part in it. I've been involved enough to be allowed to use the craft services truck, and just observing and taking notes on how a production has run. But a director, after they film, they'll say, "That's a wrap. Lights, camera, action, cut." Yeah, I know, right? There's so much lingo. So much lingo. Yeah. I know the difference between a grip and a best boy. There's so many funny little terms, right? Craft services, I said that one I just mentioned. It's the snack cart. If you work in craft services, then you are in charge of feeding everybody that's on set. Capital city with a view of the pyramids, Cairo, Egypt. Now that you mention it, of course. Yes. I had to stare at that one for a little while, and then finally I went, yes. To make fun of mercilessly, to roast. Symbol of the LA Chargers is the bolt, lightning bolt. Yay! Wahoo! Wahoo! Mario. Saudi currency is the rial. Rial. That's so interesting because in Brazil, their currency is the real, which is spelled differently, right? It's like real. It's the royal, I guess, the currency. Real. Give it a rest. Give it a rest. Best boy sounds like someone who appears at a wedding, right? No, it's someone who's like the go-to all the time for the director if they need little fill-in runner jobs. And then a grip. There's a whole list of all the different jobs, right? Grips primarily are the people that. Here, I'll pull up a whole list. Here. Come on, give me a good list. Above the line and below the line. Producer, executive, principal cast, casting director, AD, PA, production assistant, props master, the DP, the director of photography. Okay, so a gaffer is part of the electric department. Best boy of the gaffer. Second in command, ELT, electric technician, generator, the grip, right? The key grip is the department head, works closely with the gaffer. Team controls shadows, diffusion, all the lighting stuff, right? Camera rigs, structural builds from overhead pipe gear, grids to car mounts, scaffolding. Physically executes the strategy laid out by the key grip, best boy, and director of photography. Dolly grip specializes in operating the dolly, the camera dolly. It's all different names. Just funny. A lot of, and your primary job is to just be invisible, right? Not even show up on camera. Write on social media to post pasta or bread, informally. You might call those carbs. Oh, I love carbs. It's so bad. So bad for me, but man, I love carbs. I just do. I love them. All of us do, don't we? All right, a bunch that are not equal to each other. One of these has got to be a 4. One of these is greater than 4, so this has got to be up and down. This one is either the 5 or the 6. I believe that it will be the 5 going up so that the 6 can go elsewhere. So we can put this here and then this one here. Easy peasy. Okay, we did that one in pretty decent time. How about the medium puzzle? 2 that equal 10, 2 more that equal 10, couple zeros. There is not a double 0, so this will probably have to be maybe 0. How about a 0 and 6? And then is there a 3 and 4? There's not a 3 and 4, so maybe it goes the other way. And this can be 4 and 4, so this one is our other. 6 and 3, and then 5 and 5 have got to go together to make 10. This has got to be our other 0. And then a couple that are equal to each other. I see ones that could be equal to each other. Those. That one. 2 that are equal. That's probably our 2s. This one's greater than 4. This one is twos. Awesome. Hey, we did that one in pretty decent time, guys. I'm usually, I don't know, I feel a little special doing that medium puzzle. Specifically the medium puzzle. I don't know why, but specifically the medium puzzle I like really struggle at. But today, the struggle was not as real. We did that one in good time. Yeah, that one worked out just fine. Oops, don't want to share my results, no offense. Okay, hard mode, oh boy. Okay, this is greater than 10, so that's either a 5 and a 6, or maybe even a 6 and a 6. A bunch that are equal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are equal. I see 2s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could be our 1s. Okay. There is a 0. A bunch that are equal to each other. Oh my gosh. 6, 5, and 4. Ah, boy. All right, so this is going to be our 1s, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the 2s, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I bet you that's our 2s. So 1's here, 2's here. And then what do we have 4 of? 1, 2. 1, 2. We have a bunch of. Oh, it could be the zeros. Wait a minute. It could be the zeros. Because look, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8. Oh my goodness. So what if that's our 0? If that's our 1s. So what can our throwaway be? How about this to make 6? I'm going to postpone that one. So this could be 5 or 6, I guess. Oh, maybe this is our 2, or our zeros, I mean. So if this is our zeros, then this would have to go here. 0, what were we saying? 2s, and then there's a 2 and 2, and then 2, but that's got to equal 0. So that can't be it. That's not it. That's not it. Two, 3, 4, 5. Jeez, this one's tough. Okay, 1s definitely go up here. Why don't we just start throwing 1s in and see what happens? Then a couple that go together. There's a 1 to make 10, so that would have to be like 1 and 5. There is no 1 and 5. 1 and... One, two, three, four, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. might... Oh, maybe it's the zeros. Maybe it's the zeros. Zeros. And then we have a 0 and 5. And then this 5 and 2 could go here. 5 and 5. This could be our 1s. We have 1 and 0. 1. 1 and 2 maybe. 1 and 1. 1 and 2. Okay. All right. Hold on. So if we're going for zeros, maybe here's a 0. Here's, whoops. And that one's got to be equal. And then this one's got to have a 0 in it. Oh, it does work. We did it. Yeah. That's what I came up with too, Callie. The red equals area is actually zeros. Yep, I was thinking it was 1s. But there were enough zeros in there that it made more sense to do that. And then a couple of zeros at the bottom. So that's what tripped me up. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 different zeros. Hiya. You ever watch Uncle Roger? What a funny content creator. He's awesome. Okay, well that one worked. That was good. Our puzzle, the medium puzzle, was fine doing. Kind of looks like a skeleton key. That's funny. Yeah, 4 and 6 made 10. 4 and 6 made 10 again. 5 and 5 made 10. And then a couple of 1s. A couple of 2s. Again, to your previous comment that I missed. Wait, which comment did I miss? The secret to Pips is to fake it till you make it. Just start putting dominoes on the board and pretend you know what you're doing. Pretend you know what's going on. That's funny. Sometimes it is trial and error. Absolutely. Sometimes it is very much trial and error. That's funny. I missed that comment. Sorry. Yeah, a bunch that are not equal to each other. 4, 5, 2, 6. Can I tell you something crazy? I'm going to film this gig that I have. Not today, of course, but next Wednesday. And it is... It's going to be fun. It's going to be super fun. But not only am I tempted to film it, I'm also tempted to live stream it. Is that insane? Would that just be crazy? I think that would be really crazy. But like, what if the video was from the front, but the live stream is from behind? Oh my gosh, would that be crazy? Would that be insane? What if I live streamed it like from my phone and it's like the drummer point of view? Oh, I just had a light bulb. I just had a flash of genius. Hold on. I just had a flash of genius. What if this next Wednesday I have a gig, and what if I live streamed it from my point of view? Oh my gosh. That would be insane. Okay, and I could bring up a couple of wireless mics too. You know, I could set it up with some wireless mics. I've done that before, and it turned out awesome, right? I plug in the wireless setup. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna live stream it from my point of view. Oh, that would be so fun. That would be so fun. Okay, I'm doing it. Oh, you guys, I just had like a light bulb moment. That's such a fun idea. I'll have to figure out how to get good audio, but then also leave it like charging. Because if I I'll have to like charge my phone to keep it like up to date, full battery before we start. Because if my audio is plugged in, I can't then also like charge. You know what I mean? Like I can't charge it unless I can. Are there chargers where you can like plug the charger in and like do both? You know, and plug in like a microphone? I'm gonna have to test it. I'll test it. That'll be so cool. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna do it. Is there such a thing? Okay, I'm on a kick now. Okay. Oh, there is. Oh yeah. You can like piggyback it so that you can plug it in and charge at the same time. Oh, that's cool. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to leave that open right there so I remember it later. Yeah, I just had a light bulb moment. That's so exciting. Okay, great. That's very cool. Okie doke. So what are we doing here? Let's do... trying to think of what I should do as my opening move here. Heart. No help at all. All right. Well, same to you, bucko. What about... Spliff? That's not how you spell it. What about milky? Okay, why milky? A little bit of help. We got the I, we got the L. All right. What else? What else? Clips. C-L-I. Haven't guessed the P, haven't guessed the S. Oh, wow, okay. But they don't go there. None of them go there. Actually, maybe I was kind of close if I said spliff. Roll a spliff? Don't think I don't know what that means. Shoot, but where does the vowel go? If the vowel doesn't go here, the vowel doesn't go here. Is that how you spell that, though? I thought it was U.S. Lupus is U.S. Not a word. Okay. It'd be nice to land a green. But the I doesn't go there. It's not spill because the I doesn't go there. What I'm hung up on is, where does the I go? I feel like the I goes here. Okay, so let's work backwards here. Could it be an S? No, it can't be an S. Could it be an L? Right? Pupil. But there's an S in it, so I can't say pupil. Oh, talk with a lisp. Doesn't go there. No, it can't be S-L. Can't be anything L. Second letter. I'm still playing hard mode too. Callie and Around got me hooked on hard mode, so I can't just, guess some other word. Like, let's see, if I could play hard mode, what would I, or not hard mode, what would I do for like a non-intersecting word? Found. There you go. F-O-U-N-D. It would give me all the vowels. Can't do it today, though. Oh, would you guys be so mad at me if I turned it off? Just this once. Just this once. I'm doing it. Okay. Because I want to know if F-O-U-N-D plays any letters. It's an O. It's an O. Spoil. Right? P can go there. L can go there. O can go there. I bet you it's spoil. Hot dog. Okay. All right. You guys are... Callie, we're on the same wavelength here. That's so funny. LOL, the non-intersecting word strategy would have been great today. Well, I'm so glad I turned it off briefly. We're thinking the same thing here. Oh. N.A., how you doing? Good to have you. That's funny. My goodness. O-S-P-I-L is literally so close. I know. Golly. It looked like gospel or something that's spelled wrong without a G. Sure, turn it off, but you'll regret it since the answer's so easy. Yep. Well, don't worry. Tomorrow morning I'll turn it right back on, or tomorrow afternoon when I get home, I'll turn it right back on again. So I tried heart, and that was no help at all. And then I tried milky, which gave us an I and an L. And then clips, which reversed the I and the L to see which order it went in, and it was neither. It was neither. And then it gave us the P and the S. And then I had to turn off hard mode. I'm sorry. Here, you know what? I can turn it back on right now, actually. Right? Oh, I can't because I've only at the start of the round. Well, fine. See if I care. Can't. Only at the start of the round can I turn it on. You can't turn it on and off in the middle of a round, I suppose. And then found, which is a non-intersecting word, right? A word that doesn't use any of the letters I've guessed already. Gave us the O. So we have all 5 letters. And then it just instantly came to me because I knew what all the 5 letters were. It was spoil. Spoil. All right, well, good. Okay, Strands. We had a pretty decent run on Strands. That's pretty cool. That's got a ring to it. Okay, but what does that theme really mean? You know? Like, what are we actually going for? That's got a ring. Something about diamond rings, maybe? Olympic rings? Supreme. Like juggling rings? Oh, circus rings! Oh my gosh. It's in the circus. Look, circus. Circus. Hold on. Circus. Performers. There we go. Circus performers. Awesome. Callie, what'd you say? You deleted you retracted your your comment. What did you say? Fun fact, I have a cousin who is a circus performer. They have basically traveled the entire world. It's my my cousin and her husband, and they're cute, adorable little baby. They travel the world and do all sorts of. It's pretty awesome. He is he's the acrobat. He's the the two rings that are like on a big and it like spins around, and you can be inside the ring and do tricks, or like outside of the ring and you do a flip before it goes back down again. Yeah. Risks his life every day. Still don't understand the Strands theme, to be honest. This is a reference to circus lions that jump through rings. Circus, well, isn't it just generally performers? Like a clown? Circus clown. Alright, there's my cousin, the acrobat. Whoops. Contortionist. Whoops. Contortionist. These are circus performers. The contortionist, someone that was weird. Like disappeared for a sec. Someone that can like bend their body in crazy ways. I cannot do that. My body does not bend that way. An acrobat, a clown, a juggler. Yeah, not just like the 3-ring circus. Did you ever go to the circus as a kid? We had Barnum and Bailey's come to our area when I was a kid. We watched. I remember too. It was like there was a mime performer named Mummenschanz, and he came out in this like glove. Oh my gosh, it was so cool, so cool. It's one of my like vivid childhood memories to be at a circus. Super cool. All right, and then we polish it off today with letterbox. Let's see the damage. All right, we got to solve it in 4 words, so hopefully these are easy letters. Please, I need easy today. I've had a rough day. It has been a long day. I'm ready to go to bed. It's only late afternoon, and I'm ready to crash already. All right, so let's see what we got going on. We have a Y, I, and U, N, K, T, C, O, and F, S, E, D. So we can't do like ED words or ES words because E and S are on the same side. If you've never played this puzzle before, we're trying to link across. We're like spanning across this box to make words. So like we could say like D, O. Oh, we can't do, I was going to say doc, but we can't do doc because O and C are on the same side. And within 4 words, we're trying to use up all 12 of these letters. Stoic. Stoic's a good word, but I don't think that's going to help us here. Here, I'll write it down just in case. Stoic. Someone that's very serious, never smiling, is stoic. There's no R. I was going to say like district or dystrophy or something. There's no G for an ing word. Hey, what you doing? I'm studying. What about a CK word? Something with CK in it. Like ducky. Okay, but we can't just put an ES on the end, so that doesn't work. Any ideas? You guys have some ideas? Let me know. Ooh, there's a naughty word in there. Don't worry, I won't play the naughty word. Dinos. How was your day? Well, it was pretty sucky. Oh, yet. Yet is a word. How about just tuft? There we go. Tuft. We did it in 4 words. I always love looking up yesterday's puzzle, see how they did it. Infomercial and Lux. Loosh. Lux. Wonder how they would have solved today's puzzle. I don't know. I like that you can play it multiple times too, because it's like, how would you do that? Dinos, sucky, yet tuft. There it is. Well, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, give this video a like and consider subscribing, because we do this every day. I show up in your feed and we just do the puzzles together. It's good to sort of relieve a little stress, you know. Alright, so let's recap, right? Today the connections was very challenging. I had some of these answers, I just needed the encouragement to actually click on them. Echoey places, a canyon, a hallway, a tunnel, a Zoom call. Fast-moving water, a cataract, which we defined earlier. From the deep recesses of my brain, I remember that cataract, steep rapids in a river. There you go. I knew it was something whitewater rafting. I'd heard of that phrase before, probably from when I was a kid. Current, rapids, whirlpool. And then to criticize, to flame, to knock, to skewer, and to slam. And then blank prize. How about a booby prize, a door prize, a first prize, and a jury prize. Jury prize just refers to like the prize you got if the jury selected you, I guess. Okay, to finish filming is to wrap. In the mini crossword, I should have said that, sorry. Capital city with a view of pyramids, Cairo, Egypt. Now that you mention it, of course. Ah, yes. Make fun of mercilessly, to roast. Everyone's kind of roasting Wina right now for her interpretation of the connections puzzle today. Symbol on an LA Chargers helmet, the bolt, lightning bolt. Yay, wahoo! Saudi currency is the real, which is interesting because in Brazil the currency is the real. Very similar, real. 12 reais. 20 reais. All right, give it a rest. Write on social media to post. Pasta or bread, informally. Carbs. Delicious, delicious carbs. There's our easy pips. No, I don't want to share our results. That's unnecessary. That is unnecessary. Medium puzzle, we did in under a minute. Look at that. Wait, does that mean we get the cookie? Share your results. Don't you have to like paste it? Hold on, let me paste it and see if I got the cookie. No, I didn't get the cookie. Maybe it's under like 15 seconds or something. Or 30 seconds. Maybe it's 30 seconds. Okay, and then this was the hard puzzle. The top part was zeros. That was the giveaway. At first I tried the ones up there, but no, it's the zeros. We did that in pretty decent time. Alright, well, sadly I had to turn off hard mode today. Heart, milky, clips, and then I was like, what on earth? What's the last letter? There's 4 letters here, and I can't make words with it. What's going on? And so then I turned off hard mode, sadly, and we went to found, and that gave us the O, and I went, oh, of course, O. There are two vowels in the middle, so I said spoil. All right, the strands today, that's got a ring to it. Kind of a funny way to say that in a theme. It's a stretch, right? If you go to the circus, you see that it's like a 3-ring circus, you know. But if you've never been to the circus, you don't know better. You don't know that that's what they do. Yeah, circus performers. I actually have a cousin that's a circus performer. He's an acrobat. And then, let's see, contortionist, someone that can bend their body in strange ways, fit your whole body through a tennis racket or something. A clown. Everyone's a clown in their own way, right? We all do silly things, make people laugh, hopefully. And then juggler. Once upon a time, I could juggle. I think if you gave me some rags or some handkerchiefs or something, maybe I could juggle again, but not with, balls or bowling pins or anything. Knives, flaming swords. And then letterboxed, right? I started with dinos, which led to sucky, and then yet, and then tuft to use up the F. Well, very good. Hey, thanks for giving me that genius idea. Love the idea. I am next week, at this time next week, I will already be playing music. So I'm going to have to book it after school. And if I do a live stream, I'll do it for maybe 10 minutes, literally hardly anything. In fact, I'm thinking maybe what I'll do is during my prep period or something, I don't have a prep period, but during the extra time they give, during lunch, I will be doing the puzzles, and then I'll just recap them super fast, just to say that I did it, just to put it on the channel, and then I will just beeline it out of there, and then I will have a live camera of me playing in. Oh my gosh, it's such a good idea, you guys. Oh my gosh. And hopefully if I do it right, we can also have the sound of it in my in the feed. I don't know what it's gonna sound like. I'll have to listen along. But if I can find a thing where I can both charge and plug in a microphone into my phone, then we're made in the shade. We can do that. Because I've got some wireless mics that we can put different places to make it sound good. So cool. Oh my gosh. Such a fun idea. All right. Well, if you like what you hear today, give it a like, consider subscribing, and I will catch you guys on the next one. See you later.